Primary Arms, another fine offering. This is new from them. This is up for pre-order right now. This is the 1:6 by 24 second focal plane, but this one is the Aurora 762 by 39 and blackout LPVO. So yeah, very cool. Upgraded glass. There's the reticle. We'll get some shots of it up close. Show you the box, everything about it. There you go. Some good stuff right there. Man, guys, I can't say enough about Primary Arms. These guys are like, they're outstanding optics, no matter what versions of them you get. All right, here it comes in the box. You got a couple little Allen wrenches there. And instructions and manuals and the cleaning cloth and all that. So, per usual, they always fix you up. The neighbors next door being noisy. It's all right, though. All right, here we go. There we go. ACSS Aurora. Nice turrets. Nice audible clicks. Thing's got 11 brightness settings. They say it's daylight bright. I did check it out in the daylight. It wasn't like high noon or anything, but it was extremely bright for you guys. It's just that we will take a look at it here in a minute, though. Battery cap right here. Your 11 brightness settings. Comes with this easy adjustment. You can take that off and replace it with a new one if you decide to, one that lays flat. Very nice. All right, yeah, this is another outstanding optic for Primary Arms. This one happens to be the 762 by 39. Well, I don't have a mount for a 762 by 39 rifle to shoot this, but I have no doubt, because I have an Aurora reticle, which I will put a link in the description box to that video. That was the meters one. They're also offering one in yards, and then one in 762 by 39. For a long time, they only had one that was available in meters. And the meter one's awesome. Guys, I'm a huge fan of the Aurora reticle. It is actually one of my favorite reticles out of all the whole lineup. It's just so versatile and so much to it. Hell, even the military was using it for a bit there. Trigicon ACOGs, you know, were using it on one of their models, the Aurora reticle. And you can get that. And they are the SLX versions of the scope, so they're not like the expensive high dollar scopes. If you can swing one of those, I'd highly recommend it. But I really like the Aurora reticle. It's one of my favorites. It's a second focal plane, because the first focal plane won't work for it. It's just not set up that way, and you don't even need that for that particular reticle. So very cool. Aurora reticle in all its carnations. This thing, guys, is awesome. And here it is. It is daylight bright. Yeah. So I need to scoot back a little bit. Probably set that scope back too far. There we go. Man, now there we're talking. See, that's how far the eye relief is. It says 4 inches. That's probably about right? 4 or 5? Man, I can see the entire picture. Nice. And it is bright, though. It is bright. I wouldn't say it's true daylight bright, but you can see the red. But guys, it's critical. you don't need it unless it's low light conditions. You just don't need it. You can't beat the edge reticle, though. The edge reticle is always going to be there. If your electronics fail, battery dies, EMP, something happens, you can still use this scope. Red dots and other reticles that are projected, useless. You're just looking through clear glass. Etched reticle. So, and these things have a lifetime warranty. Let's get some shots through it. Get some videos, see if I can do this. This has always been hard for me, but I do have a mount for it. We'll see if it works. I've not tried it yet, so let's get to it. All right, guys, there's the reticle. 1 power. My mount didn't work, so it's kind of off tilt there because of the mount that it's on right now. There it is at 6 power. Trying to hold her steady. Reticle on, best I can get it. Six power right there. It's about the best I can get it. Handheld. All right, there we go. Primary Arms SLX 1 to 6x24 second focal plane ACSS Aurora 762x39 and 300 blackout. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Man, like I said, the Aurora, it really is one of my favorite, probably the favorite, most favorite reticle that they offer. I know a lot of people like the Raptor. The Raptor is outstanding, don't get me wrong. It is. But I really like the Aurora reticle. I really do. I wish they'd offer it in a GLX. But man, I tell you what though, you know, every time they put out a new line of optics, the glass just gets clearer and clearer and clearer. I mean, the camera, when I do the videos and stuff, my mount didn't work, so I got to figure something else out. And but the image and the quality of the video, even though it's a 4K video, you just don't get the clarity that your eye does. Of course, you know, nothing is as clear as your eye when you're looking at it. So it is very clear. There is like no, I don't see any parallax or anything around there, around the edges. I mean, it does when you start moving it around, but you're not gonna, when you're right on it, it even gives you a little bit of play, you know, and that's at 1 power. 6 power is pretty good too. Very nice, very nice. So 7.62, I got that AK, and one of the things I plan on doing is getting a mount for it, and we can put it on there. We could put this on that AK and go shoot that thing and shoot this. We'll do that here in the future. I got to go get a mount for it though. But I've got one of the Aurora SLX 1 to 6s, the meters version. I've had it for a number of years, and it is one of my favorites. And they're going to have a yards version. I'd like to get one of those as well, just to kind of compare and things like that. So anyway, that's going to be it, guys. Links below in the comment section to Primary Arms. Outstanding stuff. I am affiliate with them, but I'm not going to tell you to go buy this stuff. Just go look up for it for yourself. I'm trying to give you a real man review. Outstanding stuff, and I love it. I love Primary Arms stuff. You know, their optics are, and everybody knows it. You can't beat the ACSS reticle, period. It's the best reticle on the planet, guarantee it. Keep it heavy.